special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint house. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Their 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fisher. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 8-yard pickup. First down, Bears. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Kenneth Grant busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's got to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bears take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's across midfield.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running from the shotgun with Dre.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Over the middle, complete. That's Fisher. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll try and sneak it here.
And he will have the Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Oh, they go with a tight end carry.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, nice move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but
that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a run up the middle with Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 7. And the Bears first down.
He's going to try and do this himself. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
He finds his man complete. It's Fisher. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 48.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Jackson.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This is 2nd and 8.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll try and do this himself. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th.
They're going to look to throw. That's a Packers touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 8 yards out. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
2nd and 2. That's complete to DK.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for our Bears. 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
They'll look to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Bears, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down. Bears.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll look to throw again. And quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fisher. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They'll throw now on the final play.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Working to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
His throw incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. pass to the right side, caught by Burden. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Drake. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
they'll look to throw here. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Packers
on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Number 10. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away.
Incomplete.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw here. And this is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd
now back to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Gain of 23 yards. That's good for our Bears.
On 1st down, Drake. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Burden. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Pass incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Field will get the carry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
4th down.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They stay on the ground with Drake. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. On the give, this is Drake. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
brings up 2nd and 11.
That's complete to DK.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That's taken in by Golden.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Another Packers.
He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he's got Golden.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Gain of 21 more yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a handoff line through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
It looks like one of the DB.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling